when I went to the VAV concert yesterday. And it's funny because my husband calls them VAV, because anytime he sees an acronym in a like K-pop group, he'll pronounce the acronym like it's a word. And like B2B, he says BTOB. Like BTS, he doesn't because it's BTS. But if it has, you know, any way of saying it, like it's a word, he's going to say it like it's a fucking word. And so I get in the habit of calling acronyms, like by their, like sounding them out phonetically is what I'm doing, because my husband does it. But I went to the VAV concert, and I was just so enamored, so fucking smitten with Saint Van.
I'm your vitamin bottom.
And I feel like it's a little bit like, you know how you get out of a relationship and you rebound? I feel like I'm rebounding a little bit, and I feel like it's not fair to him. Not entirely fair, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. That's how love works. That's how love works. But I really, 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 really miss One Home. It's disgusting, and I miss Honey too. And it's making it difficult for me to write. I feel like when I sit down and get ready to write, if I'm in a scene with One Ho in it, I can't do it. And Honey is difficult now, and he's becoming more difficult. He's becoming like similar to how I try to write One Ho. Chicken is easy. He's fucking like simple, and like in this fic, I feel so ridiculous talking about the shit that I write, because I don't know, I feel ridiculous in general at all times, but talking to me. I feel ridiculous at all fucking times, but this is like particularly ridiculous, if you understand what I mean. Because I pride myself on being a fucking asocial ass, introverted ass, hermit ass, cynical asshole, and this is a very, I guess in my opinion, vapid activity to partake in, but it does absolutely provide a degree of catharsis for me to write about these fucking dudes that I don't know. It definitely does. And I think it's like a part of that, you know, maladaptive daydreaming experience. My dream world is very vivid. Even though my imagination isn't particularly, I'm not particularly creative. Like, I don't make up, like, you know, crazy, intricate tales of fantasy and sci-fi shit. Like, I don't really do that kind of stuff. I don't have really good ideas, but the things that I get immersed in, I become very fucking immersed in, and it's mostly just real life, and I focus more on sensory experiences. So smells is a big one for me. I describe smells a lot. Tastes, I love describing the taste of anything that has, like, I don't know, like amber tones to it. I don't know why that is, but like when I'm describing like wines, like I just really like the term amber. It's a very romantic sounding word, I feel. But yeah, I focus more on sensory experiences, and not so much. I mean, sight is definitely a part of it, but you know, you kind of, not that sight is, it doesn't matter, because it does matter, but I focus more on the things that are a little bit more visceral, as far as physical experiences. So sight, while it is a physical experience, it's not as visceral, it's not as deeply intertwined with your emotions as something like smell or touch would be. And so that's why I focus more on those kind of visceral experiences that elicit a very strong emotional response in a person, because emotions are a thing that are difficult for me. I'm very just detached from them. And then also with dissociation, sensory experiences become muted for me. And so I like to write about, I like to exercise that part of me, because it's not a part that is really in the forefront for me as far as my experience goes as a person. And so yeah. Oh, there's a lot of traffic, y'all. An unbelievable amount of traffic. And it's raining, and like people here, when it starts to rain, y'all, they fucking forget how to drive. It's like all bets are off. The second there's like a single droplet of rain, like people out here are fucking dumb. But yeah, I've been trying to get more into writing, and it's been difficult for me. Ooh, the Popeyes is coming up, y'all. But with Monster X kind of being in shambles at the moment, I've been leaning very heavily on scanning the fuck out of VAV. And it's been a pretty enjoyable experience, I will have to say. The concert was awesome. The concert was fucking great. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull on up. Roll up on these niggas like, where my sandwich at? There's a few people here. There's not a whole lot of people here. It's not a long ass line. So I feel like I'm gonna be able to get this motherfucking sandwich. Am I in the wrong? I'm gonna cry if I'm in the wrong town. I think those parking lots are connected. Okay. So yeah, I'm about to get this sandwich, so I'll